Hey there folks, welcome to this video. Stage 1 is currently underway for Rally Sardinia. WRC is going to be jumping in the dust again. So let's give a quick preview for the event. And let's start off by talking about who's going to be in the Rally 1 cars. Well, of course, car is Lorenzo Bertelli. It's cool to see him. He was meant to be in a Puma at Rally Sweden, but family commitments meant that he wasn't able to attend, which was a shame because he's always a brilliant character to have around the service park. But we have the 3 Hyundais, as expected, of Neville, Tanak and Sordo for a second round of the season. We have the 4 Toyotas, which is Rovanperä, Evans, a third one being Lappi this time round, and of course we have Takakatsu in the 4th one. And then we have our 4 Ford Pumas for the likes of Formeau, Breen, Greensmith and Pierre-Louis Loubet. In addition to that, WRC2, or the Rally 2 entries, are massive. I think it's a 33 car field this weekend, which is massive, especially compared to last time, which I thought was a bumper entry. I think that was around 40 though. But if we look at the start orders, the first one out of the blocks will be Teemu Syrjinen, who had quite an unfortunate ending to his rally last time out in Portugal when he crashed the power stage. Then Gryzen, Mikkelsen, Russell, Huhtinen. Then we've got Bellaccia, Solans, we've got Bruno Bellaccia as well present, Linnamai, Ingram, Marchek, Pietarainen, and of course Sami Piari stepping up to Rally 2 for, I believe, the first time in the WRC. Then there's a bit more of kind of who's who. Seiss is in there, quite far down the order this time. Zaldivar, Carlos Del Barrio still alongside, Prokop's there, Marcolin, Freddie Loix is here for, I believe, a second outing of the season as well. Very excellent to see Fast Freddy back out of the stages because he's doing it on his own terms. He doesn't really do practice, he just shows up and he goes, yeah, let's do it. Sideristis is there as well, which is nice to see him showing up at the service park. Looking forward to seeing when he gets behind the wheel of a, hopefully, one of the Rally 1 cars soon, because he does own one. Got a handful of Rally 3 entries. Well, I've got 4 Rally 3 entries. Brazzoli is one of them to look out for, but we've also got Laszlo, Czerny, and Dominguez, who I don't really recognise as a name. Then we have some more further down the order. 58 people expected to start the first leg all in all. Apparently one of them's Michelin shot, but I can't tell which car that is. I'm just looking at EWRC for this one. But everyone else running the standard Pirellis that are run in the WRC. I presume it might be the Clear Rally 4, actually, of Duify van Parijs. Let's talk about this event and the itinerary for it. So like I said, starts off with Super Special this evening. Then we've got Terra Nova, Montigialo Buduso. And that's going to be like our kind of morning loop. And then we've got an afternoon loop of another pairing of Osli Turku and then Sadini Castrosado. Our famous Monte Lerno stage comes in on Saturday. Looking forward to seeing that. We've got 2 runs of it, stage 15 and stage 17. And I don't think we've got a midday service on Saturday. We do on Friday, but not on Saturday. So it's going to be quite an arduous day by the looks of things. A couple of 100 kilometres, well, about 100 or so kilometres of action. Because the total competitive action is 307. And there's only, what, about 40 Ks on the Sunday. Carla Flamini and then Sassari Argentiera as our power stage. All in all, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one turns out. It's going to be a feat of endurance, so expect the Toyotas to do quite well. Bucking the trend if they're up for the previous generation. But then Toyota really have been on it this season. What I wouldn't be surprised by, though, is if one of the Fords steps up. I'd really like to see one of those Rally 1 Pumas doing really well, because it's got the potential in it. And even though they've got quite an inexperienced lineup, Formeau, of course, did the season last year, in part. Greensmith did the full season last year. Craig Breen, who's their team leader, hasn't been to Sardinia for a couple of years now, I don't think. Because this has typically been a Danny Sordo event. I'd expect Sordo to hopefully get some good results out of this. Of course, he won it twice in a row in 2019 and 2020. So 1920, yeah, it was, because he ended up having a non-finish last year. So if we're looking at anyone to lead the Hyundai crew, he's also started further down the road order than his teammates, because You've got Neville second on the road. You've got Tanak fourth on the road. So eighth on the road should be quite useful for Tanak. I think the last time Craig Breen actually started in Sardinia, I believe, would be 2018 when he was in Citroën. Sixth place was the Irishman's result there. Of course, Scott Martin was alongside at the time. He's done a couple of rallies, well, a fair few rallies in Italy since then, let's say. Albeit mostly in either Hyundai i20 R5 or in Rally 2 machinery, such as San Remo earlier this year when the engine gave up on him. I expect to see a good performance out of Craig this weekend. It will be massive for him to be able to get that part of his championship challenge underway, starting sixth on the road behind Evans, but ahead of his teammates in the likes of Greenspear, Flube and Fulmo. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.